we're in an era where so many people want to monetize what they know. Where do you suggest people, if you lost everything right now and you had to kind of refresh, restart, where would you guide people to start creating wealth in their branding?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great question. And I was just talking about this yesterday with a couple of ladies in one of my programs. So it just kind of dawned on me, what it comes down to is being able to figure out what your audience actually wants, even if it's a new audience. I mean, I just started a faceless account just to learn it. And it's like a few hundred followers, but like I've monetized it, because I figured out right away people want to learn that. So if I can give them some resources, right? So what I actually recommend people do is micro test what they want to do by putting up a post that just says, I'm thinking about doing XYZ. If I did, would you want to grab it? And just starting with something free, a lead magnet to kind of like test your audience.
Sure.
And you never want to like build out a whole course. We all have heard people who've done it, and some of you listening or watching, you recorded the 60 videos, but you didn't even vet out your offer. So you don't want to go to ads right away. Like you need to organically prove that there's a need for what you want to do in the marketplace. And that's all business is somebody has a need, you have a solution, and you can communicate that. Like that's literally it. So I would micro test if I literally had to start over tomorrow, be like, okay. And the other piece of this, and this is what you do in your field of work, is figuring out what is that thing that you could talk about all day long. If there's not something to sell, if you didn't have anything to sell in the back end, what would you get up on stage talking about for hours? Time passes by, you can envision the people who you're helping in the audience, just pens poised, soaking up every word. And you're just like alive, and you just feel so like tapped in. What do you love? It could be something you learned last week. You don't have to have PhDs and be an expert. What's something you love and you're passionate about? You don't want to just pick something because you think you'll make money from it because you've been around long enough to see this too. That never lasts. You
Yeah.
either get burnt out or whatever. You've got to figure out something that you're passionate about, but we can't just, be excited about something and think we're going to make money. We've got to really figure out a key need that people have and be able to articulate the solution we can offer to them.